going on YouTube? Now I get this question all the time in my stream, so I thought I would walk you guys through my settings for Call of Duty Warzone. So let's get straight into it. Going into my settings, let's start off with our graphic settings. Again, these are my settings. Are they the best settings? No, but this is what is currently working for me. So let's dive in. We have the echo mode preset. You want that on efficiency. Scrolling down, I'm just gonna highlight like the really important stuff. Always make sure that your render resolution is actually what it's supposed to be, because sometimes it's not. Fidelity cast is by far the best upscaling, and then I have mine on 80. Having it on 90, I heard causes game crashes, so putting it a little bit lower has avoided a lot of game crashes for me. VRAM scale to 70. This is always what I've ran it on, so I would recommend that you guys do the same. Now into the details and textures. This is really what's going to help your game. Texture resolution low. I like my stuff a little bit on higher quality than everybody else, because I cannot stand playing a game on incredibly low resolution and my game looking very ugly. I have the PC to run it, so I want to run it. Texture filter high. Depth of field, make sure to turn this off. This is a really important one to turn off. Detail quality normal. Particle resolution normal. I know a lot of people put these on low, but I do not. Bullet impacts off. Persistent effects off. Shader quality medium. I find that if you have it on low, the game looks really bad, so I put mine on medium. On-demand texture streaming, make sure that this is on optimized. This is very important. This is also going to help your game run a lot better. Shader shadow quality low. Screen space shadows low. Occlusion off, low. You want all of these at like the lowest possible settings. Tessellation off. Volumetric quality low. Deferred physics off. And then I have mine as water caustics. This has helped the most in actually being able to see in the water. My FOV, I know, hot take, I do not run 120 FOV. I don't like 120 FOV. 115 is where I have found the sweet spot for me. Affected, this is really important. Make sure that you have affected ADS. Field of view, it makes it a lot easier to point, shoot, ADS, everything without your screen bugging out. Weapon field of view, default, I don't touch this at all. The third person field of view, have mine on 70. This is very important, because this is going to make sure that when you're going into third person, when you're flying in, you can actually zoom in on the map, so you can see if you're actually landing on somebody or not. Vehicle field of view, I have that on default. Honestly, I should probably have this on wide. World motion blur, we don't want any motion blur. Please make sure to take these off. We got first person camera, third person camera, at least 50%. What this does is this really helps with the shakiness of your screen when you're landing in, because if you guys know what I'm talking about, when you land in and you're pulling your parachute last second to make sure that you don't break your legs, there's this huge like shakiness of your camera that avoids that from happening. Inverted flashbang, I've actually used this before. I do like it. If you find that the flashbang is way too bright, I would recommend this, but you do have one small second to fear that your game crashes because your whole screen is black. Then parachute camera perspective, I have that as first person as well. My controller settings, I play on like really weird settings, so if you are not vibing with the settings that all the mainstream people are using, maybe you will like mine. I have a tactical button layout because I only use my right paddle on my scuff controller. Stick layout, I just have that as default. I play a 1.75, 1.75. I have been swapping these around left and right because I haven't been feeling comfortable, but I think this is the sweet spot for me. I think this is really my middle ground of not being too high and not being too low. I have my controller vibration on, actually. I did not know you could change the intensity of your controller vibration, so that's very cool, but I've always just had mine on 100. I have my left stick min as 3 and my right stick min as 3, and then I don't touch the max. I know some people have tweaked it to make it like a little bit smaller like this. I don't do that. I don't like it. So I just use it on default, and everything else is default. So the only thing that I have swapped is the minions from the left and the right. Target aim assist, I mean, yeah, we need all this stuff on here. Oh, sensitivity multipliers. So I actually play, this is really important. If you feel like your sensitivity is too low, or too high, okay, wait, scrap that. If you feel like your sensitivity is too high when you're shooting at somebody, but you like being able to move your screen around quickly, that was my issue for the longest time. Just change your ADS sensitivity. All this does is while you're aiming down sights, it's how fast you can move while you're aiming down sights. So if you feel like you're losing a lot of aim assist and you're losing a lot of close range gunfights when you're ADSing, just lower your ADS sensitivity, but then keep your normal sensitivity the same. That will really help you be a lot more accurate. So play around with this for sure. You want to make sure that your ADS sensitivity transition is instant. I play with standard aim assist curve. I know a lot of people play on dynamic, but I simply cannot shoot straight when I have it on dynamic, and I feel like I lose a lot of aim assist. So standard has been the one that I feel like I've gotten the most aim assist on. Sorry, you can edit that. I was just reading the I mean, maybe I should try dynamic. Anyway. So for movement, I have all of the assists off because I find that it makes it a lot harder for me to have control over what I'm doing. I have tap to slide. I know that is a hot take. There's a delay for tap to slide. It's not as instant, but I put it on short and that has helped a lot. I like the ability to be able to slide and dive. I don't like to do slide only, and I don't like to do dive only. So that's what I've been doing. And also, I never tried hybrid, so I couldn't give you any opinions about that. Sprint restore on, slide maintain sprint on, parachute automatic behavior off. What this means is your parachute will automatically deploy if you're at a certain height off the ground so you don't break your legs. I have that as off because you want to make sure that you're pulling your chute just at the right time. Make sure that you don't die. The only thing here that I changed is my weapon mount activation. I think this is... Oh, what did you do? My weapon mount activation. This is typically on... I believe it is ADS plus melee, but I have mine as double tap ADS. It has made it significantly easier to do for me. So I would recommend doing that. And I also have my armor plate behavior as apply all. I hate the apply one at a time. I feel like it takes a lot longer to apply the plates. So I would recommend doing that. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it as just controller and graphic settings for now. And then if they want a video about my audio settings, then we can do that. That is my settings video. I hope you guys enjoyed it very, very much. And let me know if you guys try my settings and you enjoy it. Leave a comment down below. Bye.